Okay, so this week you have Milestone One that's going to be due, and I wanted to go over some key points to keep in mind when you're doing your worksheet. First of all, the worksheet is divided into two different sections, so make certain that you complete both sections. And they're going to have you answer questions here and then format it into sentences like a paragraph as your final project will be. Honestly, you guys can do the top part where you just answer the questions, or you can do this section where it looks more like a paragraph. Either or, I don't really care. Just make certain that you are answering all of the questions. So for the first section up here, it says provide a brief overview of your topic. So what is a premise or premises for the argument? This is where you're going to go to your primary argument or primary article, and you're going to present the argument being presented in the article. So this is just like what we did in the discussion for the opinion articles. And you're going to want to discuss why it's an important topic. The key to doing a really good summary of an argument is to act as though the person reading it has never read the article. So you want to be very thorough in your explanation. And also, don't forget to do your personal connection. This is where essentially you're admitting your biases towards the topic. And the idea is once you admit your bias, you can kind of let them go. So in other words, hopefully they won't impact your argument. And then the second section is you're going to do a brief overview of the article again. And then you're going to identify key facts, research, and resources. Okay, this is where you need to be really specific and very clear in your argument because you want to outline as many as possible. So if there's a hyperlink, click on it and see if it actually does lead to good information. If there are no resources, no hyperlinks whatsoever, mention that in the paper. That's important. If there are no key facts or if there are key facts, but there's not a source to support that key fact, mention that in your paper. This is considering the premises and conclusions, what logic and reasoning is used to advance the argument. Is it inductive, deductive? Is it strong? Is it weak? And then here is where you're going to find gaps within the argument being presented. So you want to look over the argument and ask yourselves, what are some issues with this argument? So any weaknesses that you can see, mention them in your paper. Okay, I hope that will help you guys.